Okay, let's dive into another one of the feature sets of SERP Sonar, and that is the SERP Overlay feature. Now, there's a lot of SEO plugins out there, a lot of good ones. I know some of the folks that are developing some of the other plugins, and I'm a big fan. And so I'm really finding what I think are new features and functions that haven't been explored fully. And I think the SERP Overlay, the way we're doing it, is an example of that. So there's a lot of data and insight that can be pulled from the pages themselves. If you were to simply right-click, as we all do, and open these pages, you will be able to look at the individual results pages and learn all sorts of things from them. And there are some great SEO plugins that help you with that once you actually open the page and look at it. My thinking was that there's a lot of information that can be pulled from the pages and simply highlighted here in the SERP, saving you the trouble of going and opening the pages. So we put a lot of that data in here. Now, if you already watched the app bar overview video, then you'll recall that one of the things that we put in here in the overlay is we tell you if the title tag or the meta description has been changed. So Google rewrites titles and rewrites descriptions. And so whenever there's a title or meta description rewrite, we put a flag in there. And so you'll see that many of the results here have changes. So the meta description changes are super common. Exactly what kind of changes these are is also very interesting. And so one of the reports that's provided up here is called the Title Delta Report. It will allow you to view the original title and the modified title, and it also gives you the H1. And so it allows you to really look in more detail at what it was that Google changed. Here in the SERP overlay, you can at least see at a glance that the SERP title was rewritten. The other thing that you'll recall from the other video is that if the original page has an exact in-title match or an all in-title match or a none in-title match, that you can see that here. It would be PAT or PET or PNT, for example. Same for the description. And so these flags will show up here on the left immediately besides the actual title. Now there's other information that we put here as well. We tell you if there's UGC outbound links on the page. Now this is a new feature that we've implemented and we've got work to do on it. There are definitely some UGC scenarios that we're not catching so far. Some of these features, we want to push them out. We want to start getting feedback, and they're going to get better as time goes on. We're going to catch more cases, for example, where there is UGC content. One of the other things that we show in the SERP overlay, and this is also a new feature, it's also incomplete. We're also still working on it and adding to this capability, is we'll tell you directly in the SERP what ad networks the page has enabled. So in this case, without even going over and looking at the page, we know that they've got Mediavine. And if we look down here, we see in this case they've got Amazon and they've got DoubleClick, so Google ads. It's Healthline, I guess, no surprise there. Let's see what this guy has. So there's a Facebook ads pixel on this page. And so there's a bunch of things that we have included. There's Mediavine again, and Google ads here. We've got about a dozen ad networks that we're currently searching for. We've got at least another 24 to add. This list is going to get bigger. We're going to start catching more cases. One of the other things that we have here is sort of a complement to the ad net is the affiliate network. So whenever there's an affiliate network link on the page, we're going to show that here as well. So this site, the Millennial Grind, is Amazon Associates enabled. The affiliate network searches are a little more complicated. So bigger sites will use, pretty links or other sorts of link cloaking. And so if they don't have the actual affiliate network footprint in the page, we may not catch it. This is another one, though. We don't have all of the networks set up yet. This is a work in progress. So this is only going to get better from where it is now. As we scan down, we can see there's a few other things. Okay, so here's another one. Brand new feature we've just put out. Without going over and looking at the page, you can simply mouse over the schema flag, and you can see all the different schema types that they have included in the page. And again, we're missing a bunch, but we're going to keep improving on this one. As I scan down further, I know that there's a few others that I can Yeah, here we go. If you watch the original AtMar video, you'll notice, you'll remember that one of these pages was a timeout. It was an error page, and we couldn't complete the scan. That shows up down here. It'll look like this. You may also have noticed that if there is something besides the regular status on the page, we'll also put that in here. So there's a 403 status here. So any kind of exceptional status type will show up in the SERP. This could be interesting information for you, especially if non-standard status codes are appearing in the top 10 or top 20. Yeah, so mostly more of the same here. There are a couple of different scenarios where other flags might appear in here. There's another 403 we see. But that gives you an idea of what the SERP overlay provides. And much of this information also is made available in the reports. So once you get over to the report video, you will see that, for instance, all the different ad networks that were included in the scan, they're all listed in the report. So you can see this sort of summary of all the different ad networks and all the different affiliate networks that were present in the scan. But being able to see it quickly at a glance here in the SERP overlay is helpful and useful. And so we are going to continue to add to the types of flags and data that we present here. If you've got suggestions or ideas, please come over to SERPsonar.com and drop a note or leave a comment on this video. Thank you.